There's been a number of teachers who've made a big impact and made a difference in my life, but one in particular that I really wanted to give a shout out to is Professor D. Sudharshan, who was my introduction, my first marketing professor that I ever had. He went on from when we were together at the University of Illinois to be the chairman of the business school at University of Kentucky and is now professor emeritus there. But Professor Sudharshan I first met in a mandatory required class that probably like many of us that had to take a required class, I showed up kind of begrudgingly or unwillingly, like, oh, another course I have to take. But boy, that turned out to be a turning point in my whole life and my career. I had never taken a marketing course before that. I never really thought about marketing. I never even really knew what marketing was. But very quickly, Sudarshan managed to engage me and the rest of my class, and I know he's done this for 30 years with marketing classes, to really excite them into what marketing is all about. It's the study of sort of what makes consumers tick, how do they choose the brands and products and services that they do, and then how do you, as a brand or a product or service, engage with your consumers and help them discover new things and improve their lives and learn about things and discover products that they never thought were possible before. And so he did this with, I thought, a very engaging, humble way that I try to, in my small way, hopefully try to live up to and emulate as a marketing professor now all these many years later. But he would tell stories about products. He would tell stories about brands that were very, very engaging and made it in a way fun to learn rather than just something that was in a textbook. Although that said, he did write the textbook for that very first class as well, and that also inspired me to go on and in my humble way, try to be an author with a couple of books myself. So this is a big thank you to Professor D. Sudarshan for exposing me and opening my eyes to the world of marketing and actually turning it into a 30-plus year career that I've really enjoyed all these years later thanks to him.